Boys! Girls? No, boys! They're back. They're all back. The guy that doesn't age. The annoying as fuck damsel in distress. The over-sexualized Asian lady. And the scientist that looks nothing like a scientist. Okay, I'm so hyped, but let's not rush this. Resident Evil 4 is considered by many to be the best installment in the franchise to this date. To the point that people believe that it's better than any Resident Evil game that came before or after it. A huge part of the love towards this game is because of how influential it was for the third-person shooter in general. It literally set a new standard for how the games of this genre should be. Games like Gears of War, Dead Space, or even The Last of Us were inspired by Resident Evil 4. So, next time you went on Reddit and made a post about how The Last of Us is the best video game ever made, kiss Shinji Mikami's hand. This influence begged the question of whether Resident Evil 4 is praised because it is an actual decent game, or because it has inspired decent games. To answer that question, we need to run this bad boy through the standards of today's video games and see if it still holds up or if it is outdated. But it wouldn't be fair to compare a game released in 2005 with one released in 2020 because of the huge technology gap, which is exactly why it needed a remake, so we can have a fair comparison, just like how fair CSGO's AWP is. It's quite poetic actually. This game carried these standards once and now it's time for standards to carry it. I did not buy this remake because I missed the plot of Resident Evil 4. I know we all love the game, but we gotta agree that the story is the goofiest shit we've ever seen.
Don't tell me you've never swatted a bothersome fly. In essence, it's the same thing.
What did you say? Insects' life doesn't compare to human lives.
It might even be the goofiest one in the franchise.
Oh, Barry!
That was too close. You were almost a Jill sandwich.
Okay, the second goofiest one. And you know what? That's okay. No one buys a Resident Evil game for the story anyways. They tried an impactful story with Resident Evil 6, which I gotta admit was a genuinely good story, but that was the only good aspect of that game. So when I walked into the remake, I was waiting for some of the funniest, cheesiest, and corniest dialogues I had ever seen. Oh my god. They really handled his death so much better. Jesus. Yeah, this story takes itself a lot more serious than it did in the original. The characters have a lot more depth. They don't just appear for a brief section and then disappear until the next brief section, or act as if they have so much backstory that we never saw or heard but are just supposed to go along with. And to be honest, a pristine singular storyline is what I expected. Given that the extra modes are set to be released later on, the main story is all you got for now. So I was kind of happy that Capcom actually paid attention to the plot this time. I just wish I could have enjoyed it without getting diagnosed with 24 mental illnesses after beating it. When picking the difficulty, the game told me that the hardcore mode is for those who played the original Resident Evil 4. So I thought, you know, I played the original before. I may not be a god at it, but I have gone through it many times, even on professional, right before I bought the remake. So I'm just gonna pick this. You know, for a hardcore difficulty, this actually isn't so hard. Oh my god! Oh my fucking god! There's so many of them! So are they just not gonna catch me if I go? It might seem like a fun experience, but this difficulty eventually led to some very raging moments. A pipe bomb! A fucking pipe bomb! Alright, I got the fucking handle. Where's Ashley? No, oh my god, I didn't even see it. No fucking way. No fucking, I'm not doing this again. I am not doing this again. Please. Please. Stupid fucking game. I fucking dodged that. Oh, of course, he's gonna do it as many times until he fucking hits me. I'm done. Fucking done with this piece of shit. I'm not making this video. Fuck it. But now that I'm calm and definitely hadn't resorted to alcoholism after finishing my run as a wise and experienced man, I tell you, the hardcore mode is an incredibly tough but still fair challenge. You can and will get it done with enough precision and persistency. However, it's not for those who played the original Resident Evil 4. No, that's a lie, fuck that. It's for those who swallowed it. So if you want to lay back and enjoy the experience, just stick to standard. I am not gonna play this shit again. I don't even care if it has New Game Plus or something. It took way longer than it should have. It could have been done in like 2 days. It's been 5 days. Oh, a professional mode. Yes! Yes, of course I would want to play that. Why the hell would I not want to play this shit again? If you're walking into this remake expecting it to be an exact replica of the original just with improved graphics and controls, you would be wrong, just like you are by not subscribing. Guys, we're only 111 million subscribers away from overtaking PewDiePie, so make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, and smash that like button before I get the eviction notice. Everything has changed from the ground up, and I don't just mean adding the basic movements a human being can do, like moving your head more than 2 centimeters, crouching, or not having to shoot a booby trap and blow it up to get past it, and you know, just... Yeah, I'm talking about major elements, like the shy damsel in distress straight out of an anime. Yes, I am sad to inform you that the rumors are correct, and the ballistic line was in fact removed from the game.
Hey, I see you found your missing señorita.
Señorita has a name and
Big titties.
But Capcom tried its best to make up for it. Let's put aside the fact that Ashley would casually break the laws of physics whenever she was bored and look at the positives. The small section in which you played as her. Oh god, that's worthy of being another game just by itself. Holy shit, Jesus Christ. What is it gonna like chase me or like... Can I? Oh my fuck! And escorting her doesn't even feel like a chore. She doesn't have a health bar anymore. Instead, if she is hit, she'll be incapacitated, which requires you to revive her. If she is hit while incapacitated, she dies. A bit harder than the original, I admit, since 2 hits mean death for her, but you get to keep all the yellow herbs for yourself, eh? Just like before, she has 2 formations. First one being tight, in which she would stick close and follow you everywhere, but this time she isn't glued to your back.
Fuck off!
And the loose, in which she would stay away from you. But she won't stop dead center where she was instructed, waiting to be grabbed and carried away. She actually avoids combat as much as she can. You can see in this level that she tried to run to safety as I was fighting off the infected. So you won't have to be too protective of her and can actually save up your precious ammo for boss fights. And believe me, you would want to save as much ammo as you can for them. The boss fights are good, orgasmic good. Pretty much every single one of them has been reworked entirely, which means that just because you could easily beat them in the original doesn't mean you can do the same in the remake, unless you commit the ultimate sin. The big cheese has become even more terrifying. No, not that one, this one. First time you encounter him, you literally cannot kill him, you just have to run. El Gigante still has absolutely no chill, but your boy is still there to give you a hand. So, no need to worry anymore, Owly. Salazar is an even more pain in the ass. Not just the boss fight, I'm talking about the entire character.
You talk too much. Failed.
And Sadler is fucking terrifying. He literally drained me from all of my ammunition, and as I was trying to flee, he cut me off, but I saved the best for last. Krauser. His boss fight is literally one of the top 10 epic anime battles. Your first encounter with him isn't a cutscene anymore, it's just his first phase till you face him again in the ruins. I'm sure we all remember that the key to beating Krauser was using the knife, despite there not being much of a hint about it in the game. This time, Capcom made the boss fight centered around the knives only. I'm running out of knives, Oh, fuck off! Okay. Alright. So is there any loot around? Bro! Bro, what the fuck was I supposed to do about that? If you really want to stand a chance against any of these bosses, you're gonna need at least one heavy pistol. Either the Broken Butterfly or Killer 7, which your boy sells both. My man, come on, be honest, this guy is what we missed the most, and I'm glad to say they really did him justice. He offers a variety of services now. Aside from buying your valuables and selling weaponry, he repairs your damaged items such as the knife or the body armor. He can also sell you specialized cases which increase the drop rate for specific valuables, and more importantly, you can trade with him. Remember these little bad boys named spinels? Well, back then you'd get a couple bucks out of it, but now these are the key to success. Many items like treasure maps, laser sights, or even stocks for certain weapons can no longer be bought from the merchant. Instead, you have to trade in a certain amount of spinels to get your hands on them, which you can earn by exploring or simply running errands scattered around the game for the merchant. And let's not forget the famous shooting range. Instead of earning bottle caps or pestas, you earn tokens from completing shooting challenges. Insert them in the machine and you will get a charm. These charms can make your day a little bit easier. They can increase the chance of bonus ammo while crafting or bonus health while healing. These charms pretty much increase your luck. I guess you could say they are your lucky charms. Resident Evil 4 Remake is the best Resident Evil and one of the best video games I have ever played. It's the perfect Resident Evil experience, which is the result of every lesson Capcom learned from their previous successes and mistakes. If you're not a fan of the franchise, because I know most of my fanbase aren't, or simply never gave it a try, this could be the perfect chance for you to enter the franchise. The satisfying combat, clever mechanics, and interesting journey will come together to shape a peak gaming experience you will most likely never forget.